Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. It's the Beowulf class battlecruisers, which I don't know how much ammo they have. I think they were kind of low on ammo after their previous battle. They should have been somewhat resupplied as we went into November, but exactly how much ammo they have, I'm not sure. We're facing a lot of light cruisers and DDs, and also some heavy cruisers. So I don't think we can sink all of them. Alright, and the Hindenburg is damaged already. Yeah, they are a little bit low on ammo. Let's see, you can join up with the other heavy cruisers. And my DDs, I'm just gonna send them kind of to the back. As I often do. Their main purpose in this task force is, after all, just to provide protection from minefields and submarines. I don't think they have great chances of scoring any torpedo hits on those very maneuverable American cruisers. Let's slow down to cruising speed. Actually, let's get a little bit closer. You guys can also slow down and let the battlecruisers come out in front. I want to keep these DDs kind of close in case I suddenly need to screen against enemy DDs or provide smoke screens or something. Okay, we are scoring hits. I'm not exactly sure what it is they are shooting at. Probably heavy cruisers. One ship down. What was it? It was a heavy cruiser. Shooting at 21 kilometers now. .25 knots, you can go up to 25 knots also. Yeah, we're really pummeling, yep. Is that another heavy? Yeah, looks like it. It is time to kite away and increase speed, because they are getting kind of close. And they have some very spooky torpedoes. It would be nice if you could target the closest ship. There we go, extensive fire. I think my secondary weapons played a part in that. They have not launched. Frame rate is kind of taking a little bit of a dump. So many ships and explosions. Now it would be nice if these battleships could... they are targeting the close ships. That is fine. Gonna torpedo range 12.8. Yeah, not sufficient. This would have been a perfect scenario if I had DDs or maybe torpedo cruisers or something with those very long range oxygen torps. This would have been a perfect scenario to just launch indiscriminately into the mass of enemy ships. Now, the enemy light cruisers do not have torpedoes, at least most of them don't. I think some of the US light cruiser classes do have them, but these seem to be Atlanta class. And like, I get that my battleships are prioritizing targets that do carry torpedoes, but with such limited ammo, I kind of just want them to sink the stuff they can easily sink, which in this case would be the light cruisers. Yeah, they are very, very low on ammo. Let's go down to cruising speed now that we don't really have any immediate torpedo threats. Just to get every single last bit of accuracy that we can get. These are basically out of ammo. Well, they still have the secondaries. DDs, I might have a job for you. If only these battlecruisers can go ahead and sink the enemy light cruisers instead of focusing whatever is way back there. We are scoring hits on the DDs. You have now launched. My DDs did not get hit by torpedoes. And these enemy DDs are basically as good as dead. Battle cruisers, focus the light cruisers. There you go, sank to extensive fire. You can detach, and you two can speed up. Not a lot of ammo left on these ships. And these are completely out, so they can just evacuate. No ammo, no ammo, no ammo. We are leaving. We did enough. Yeah. 24,000 victory points. 6 heavy cruisers sunk. I knew we were gonna get some of them. I didn't think we'd get this kind of score. Imagine what could have been if all the ships were fully stocked on ammo. Yeah, light damage to the DDs, and that was it. Very nice. Yeah, I think this one is gonna be quite easy. I'm gonna start, once we've taken down the Austrian Navy a couple more pegs, send some of these ships over to the Atlantic to fight the Americans. This should be very quick and easy. These battlecruisers are so fast. DDs, you're gonna just go home. Friedrich Karl, you can just go home alone. And these guys too, I guess. I like the König class of battleships. Kind of just well balanced and attractive looking ships. And it's a type of ship I want to build more of. If not that exact design, but basically modern Battleship 1 with 16-inch guns and a good good top speed. Pretty much a fast battleship. The battlecruiser hulls and especially the towers are a little bit limiting with what you could do with them. Because there are a lot of guns that just don't fit on the built-in barbettes on the towers. We are technically inside of torpedo range. Maybe we should focus on the ship with the torpedoes. I don't know what this is. Is it a battleship? No, that's a heavy cruiser. I think the Vidder is gonna eat a torpedo. Nope, she did not. Muckenberger is just not hitting one. Kempf ate a torpedo. Got a little bit too close there. But we're fine. Seems to only be one DD left. And that was it. Yeah, a decent result. 8 and a necessary torpedo. But, yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, and those were the mandatory battles of this turn. How are things going here? 48% chance to succeed. All in all, not too bad. It's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. Are we inside the zone here? Yeah, we are. 54% chance to succeed. That's less than I expected. I thought I had more ships in that task force. Convoy. Here. Freya and a Venezuelan DD. Venezuela doesn't exist as an independent nation anymore, but before the Americans invaded, I did sell them a bunch of ships, and they're still around. Can the old Kormoran take out these two? Tuscaloosa, which has torpedoes, and Atlanta, which does not have torpedoes, but a lot of guns. We are defending a convoy. Actually, let's leave that for the next episode, because I want to design some boats. See, here we have two recently refit Wolfgang Mittermeier class super battleships, and the old Hessen class, which have been refit, so they are kind of good to go. Do I have any here we go, DDs. Z45s. Yeah, that's the super expensive DD class. Let's have them join as escorts. That's basically what I need them for. We have one light cruiser in Santa Cruz. Move you in here. Do I have any light cruisers hanging around in the Baltic? Or anywhere else here? Just to add more more escort ships to protect from submarines and stuff. Two old Bayerns. Ostpreußen. Wow, you're being refit. You're being refit. Okay. Let's move this task force up to join with the super battleships. And they can then together move down here and maybe invade some African territories. I can't really prevent the American army in French Sudan from invading Upper Volta, but I can hopefully take on Ivory Coast by a naval invasion. We have 140,000 tons of free capacity. Lauenburg has been refit and is in service. You can move into this task force, I guess. Yeah, we're building a bunch of DDs and some light cruisers. And 3 battleships. That's the that's what's taken up most of the displacements. Calderos and Elsass are also being repaired. That's also taken up some space. But I said we were gonna design some ships, and we're gonna design some ships. These are not gonna be ridiculous super battleships. These will be quite mundane almost. 54,000 tons for the modern battleship 1. Could build it on the modern battleship 2 hull. See, that's oh, that looks ridiculous. Yeah, all of these towers have the built-in barbette. If I turn down the beam, I can turn it down quite a bit. And turn down the size to 60,000. I think that works. Turn up the range. I think we might build on this. Überfunnel 4. But can we make it kind of fast? We can. %. Weissenburg. If I turn it up to just where it... if I give it a 35 knot top speed, how small does it have to be? 53,000? I can reduce the draft a bit too. Let's say 55,000 tons. That's where it grows, 58,000. %. Yeah, let's say 52,000 to get the engine efficiency up to 100 and something. Max out the range. I might still go with the modern battleship 1, by the way, if this doesn't work out. We're gonna go with 16s and we're gonna go double. Like so. So far, so decent. can actually go anti-torp 4. Because there are a lot of torpedoes out and about. Now we're closing in on the displacement limit already. And I like my high pen HE. And I certainly need increased ammo. What kind of range do I get? 47 kilometers? Sold. Flash fire chance 0. It's pretty good. Now, exactly what communications range, what that does, and reconnaissance and stuff like that, like, it's a bonus. I assume that helps with actually getting finding encounters. I can go down to anti-torp 3. That saves quite a bit of weight. We can reduce the turret armor a bit. Uh, 10-inch main deck. That's decent actually. Superstructure, main deck. Can we go 17? Fore and aft belt can be a bit lighter. Ship is still overweight. 53 caliber. Let's make them 55s. Yeah, that's very decent. What kind of spotting range do I get with radar? That's pretty good. 33,000. How much can I increase it before 54,000? That's fine. Now, what to reduce? I can go down a bit on the inner belts, I think. But not on the inner decks. They should be quite thick. The turret armor should be quite... it doesn't go that high. 11 then. Actually, we can go down on main deck, then go up on anti-torp. That's 2,000 tons over limit. If we reduce speed to 34. We can then increase weight a bit. Let's go to 55,000 there. Actually, let's increase the draft a bit, which also increases my range. Yeah, this is becoming a bigger ship than I initially wanted. And we don't even have secondaries yet. Weissenburg. Am I completely sold on this? Not really. Let's go up to 60,000 again. That makes the ship grow. We are no longer overweight. Can I remove the turret first? Fine. We have to replace the main tower. Now the engine efficiency is not great, so it's like a never-ending back and forth. Four-weight offset. We can fix that. We can fix that. Yeah, let's go keep it at 60,000. Flash fire chance. If I go down to barbette 4, if I go down to barbette 3, 0.1% flash fire chance. Didn't save a lot of weight though. It really didn't. Let's just stick at 32 knots. Because there's no need for this to be that much faster than my heavy cruisers and the battle cruisers. So 32 is actually fine. That leaves me with some displacement left over for secondaries. Alright, secondaries. I like my 4-inch guns. But I like my 4-inch guns to be 4.5-inch guns. I like them to be a little bit longer, so they can actually hit stuff at some range. Because when they're 4.5-inch guns, I can add some armor to them. There we go. What more 4-inch guns? Or secondaries can I fit? I can make these 5.9s. That's 150mm. That's kind of accurate for a Bismarck type ship. They don't fit there. Yeah, I'm thinking for this one I'm gonna forgo the 5.9s and just go with more 4-inch guns. Let's wait offset. Yeah, they did in one of the latest patches change some of the German towers so that you can actually fit the bigger funnels and move those funnels around a bit. So that's a pretty neat change. Let's get some 3-inch guns in here. And some 2-inch guns for good measure. If they can fit somewhere. They can't. Not really. Yeah, that's good enough. Aft weight offset 0.5. I can live with that. Everything seems fine. Can I slightly increase the beam without ruining my engine efficiency? Just to make it a little bit more stable. Can we then go up to barbette 4? Yes, we can. And what is the name of this ship? Hang on, I'm gonna alt tab a little bit. And I already forgot her name. I should remember that. I should have written it down. You're probably gonna realize which ship I'm talking about in a second. Edie's faster. Come on now. Hang on. There we go. I found it. It's with 2 T's, right? Yeah, it is. And yeah, granted, it's a battleship, not a battlecruiser, but it's a fast battleship. And I think it's actually faster than the original Württemberg. So let's save the sign. She has risen. Sunk once, but not gone. Alright. So that's my battleship. My next generation of basic standard battleship, actually. Although, it remains to be seen if they can actually make it into service before the end of the campaign. Kaiserin, that was exactly what I was planning to name this heavy cruiser class, because the Kaiserin Augusta sank in the previous episode. It's meant to be. I don't know what to say. It's clearly meant to be. It's gonna be a very similar ship to existing heavy cruiser classes. Oh, we can get Uber funnels on these. We can get mega funnels on these. I can get 2 mega funnels on these. Oh my god. Oh, come on. There we go. There we are. Main guns. Let's go with triple 10s. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with triple tens. Bit of a 4-weight offset. We can fix. We can fix that, I hope. Not by moving things forward, you idiot. If you have a 4-weight offset, that means you have to move things aft. There we go. 300% engine efficiency, 65-kilometer range. This cruiser is gonna cruise. That is for sure. Let's go anti-torp 4. Citadel 4? Yeah. Actually gonna go standard ratio. Not increased AP. I'm gonna range 23 kilometers with tube powder 3. I'm not gonna go with Dunite. That's dumb. I'm gonna go with TNT 4. Yeah, 0% flash fire chance. And we're gonna go coincidence, sonar, RDF. Yeah, it doesn't add a lot of weight. And of course it needs to be able to protect my ships from submarines. Turrets need to be a little bit armored. These are 40 caliber. Let's make them 45s so they have a little bit more range. Do I really need that kind of operational range when few ships in my navy have that? No, I don't. 48,000. That's almost 50,000 kilometers. That's plenty good. I do need some armor though. Okay, we are we're gonna go down to anti-torp 3 and actually Citadel. Actually, that didn't make much of a difference. I'm gonna keep Citadel 4. Superstructure should probably be decent. 2 on the fore and aft decks. Main deck needs to be half decent. And we are over limit. What to reduce now? I kind of want my triple 10-inch guns. Guess we can go down on main belt armor. I need some Citadel deck armor though. Can I go actually down on range? I can. That's still 40,000 kilometers. That is actually very, very good. What is the operational range of what's the steer class? What's the previous design? A heavy cruiser. Come on, let me see your range. 45,000 for the steer class. It's also not maxed out because well, it's plenty good enough. And the Kvasir has 36,000. So yeah, we're certainly not in a bad place when it comes to range. Let me actually go back to the steer class and see what kind of armor it has. Because the armor on my previous heavy cruisers is actually kind of decent. 10, 5 on the main deck. Yeah, 11, 6, 11 on the turrets. 5 on the main deck. 3, 2, 1. 5, 3, 2. I'm going down in caliber from the steer class, but I'm gaining more guns. Fine. 5 on the main deck. Do I need auto 2 reloading? What kind of rate of fire am I getting here? 23.4 seconds. .7 seconds. Go 2 on the superstructure. That can also save some weight. Yeah, let's add some secondary guns. My favorites, the 4.5-inch guns. That are 50 caliber. I guess 49 caliber will have to do, because otherwise this won't fit. And because I've increased their size, I can give them some armor so they don't just die. I'll add some 3-inch guns. Add some 2-inch guns. I have to wait to offset. There we go. 0.5. That's nothing. That's basically nothing. Kaiserin Augusta. Not bad, if I may say so. Let's add some main deck armor. Back on. Back up to 6 inches. Not bad. even add some main belt? No. Let's keep it at 10. Yeah, auto 1. Still a very good rate of fire. Let's save design. Yeah. Okay, we're out of the shipyard again. Usually takes a little while. $60,000 tons of battleship. We could build 2 of those. We can start building more than 2, and then just to spend some of them. Let's start building 6. What was even the basic build time of that ship? I don't think I checked. I want 4 of them in let's just say Hamburg. And 2 of them in, where is Haichao? Where is Haichao? Let's briefly suspend the ones being built in Hamburg. There we go, 29 months. So less than 3 years. They might actually just make it in time for the end of the campaign. We got 18 months left of the Parzival, 1 year left of Brynhilde and Barbarossa. They might not all make it in time for the end of the campaign. And let's build 8 of the Kaiserin Augusta. Let's add 4 in Haichao. Where is Haichao? And 4 in Hamburg. And we suspend the ones being built in Hamburg. And actually we can suspend the Parzival for a little while as well. So 19 months it takes to build a Kaiserin Augusta class heavy cruiser. Uh, 4 months left of building these 2 for Egypt. And also these 2 for Egypt. It's gonna clear up some room. how much space did I have available. Not quite 40,000 tons. It is kind of whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot more space in 2 months when all these refits are done. It's just something, at least the light cruiser refits, just something that had to be done. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of this episode. We're gonna do the convoy next time, and then see what happens in December. I'm guessing probably more battles around here, because this is quite the hornet's nest I've stumbled into. Well, not really stumbled into. I did know what I was getting into. It's a reason I went here, and that's precisely to get these fights. So we'll see if the if the Beowulfs have any more ammo next month. You have a lot of ships all over. How many ships do the Americans have? It says 87 ships, active fleet. We got 5 battleships, active. Well, there are 6 here. And this port alone. Another one here. So yeah, that's I take that number with a few grains of salt. That's probably because those ships are being repaired, so they're not actually part of the active fleet. And they have another battleship there. Yeah, they've got way more than 5 battleships. So I don't buy it. It's quite the fleet they got in whatever that town is. But the Pacific is pretty much swept clear of the US Navy. At least the Eastern Pacific here. Or I guess that's Western Pacific, isn't it? Anyway, the Far East. Well, that's the end of the episode. Goodbye, and take care.